Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Crits and Grits Friday Night Fights, a real play 5th edition suburban fantasy Dungeons and Dragons podcast set in the accursed realm of Georgia. And yes, we are Georgia's D&D podcast. Did I get it in one? I think I did.
Yeah, that was really good. You rattled it off very efficiently.
You write it down?
No, that was off the dome.
You should just copy that section and just play it.
I practice by doing this every episode for like 25 episodes now. With us tonight is our cast of players, but we're not going to hop into introductions and Feybook. We're just going to go right into the episode this time. So you're all seated in the VIP room of Maid in Heaven. You're all at a secluded plush table with Mr. Stuntz and his crew. The decor is whimsically opulent, with ornate chandeliers casting a soft glow over velvet drapes. And you all look over blueprints of the cafe and casino, planning a daring heist. The air is thick with tension and anticipation, softened only by the occasional drift of laughter from the main floor and the aroma of deep fryers working overtime from the kitchen signaling the future arrival of chicken tenders. Time begins to warp inexplicably. The ambient sounds of clattering chips and shuffled cards slow to a deep, elongated hum. 4 butlers, moments away from delivering a gargantuan platter of golden brown chicken tenders, freezes mid-stride. Even the bubbles in the glass of sparkling water come to a complete eerie halt. You blink, and in that imperceptible moment, the surroundings utterly transform. The plush, decorated confines of the cafe vanish, replaced instantaneously by the stark, utilitarian interior of a room designed to mimic an astral elf satellite. You find yourself seated on a simple metal chair at a table, facing a camera, set up reminiscent of the confessionals of reality shows you've seen before. The room is bathed in a soft, artificial light, and beyond the camera, a large monitor displays a breathtaking view of Feynora, floating serenely in the star-filled void of space. The same image is displayed on a monitor behind you as well. And Feynora, I think Feynora does sound better than Feynora. Feynora is the moon of the Feywild. And each of you has been transported to your own room. And we're going to start with Paul. All right, Paul, you sit before a large display screen depicting a luminous moon. It's just a projection meant to simulate an extraterrestrial landscape, but it stirs something profound and ancient within you. The moon on the screen is Feynora, the uninhabited moon of the Feywild, calling to you like a long-lost home. The fabricated light casts a soft silver glow across your face, highlighting the subtle animal-like features. In this quiet moment, your imagination takes flight, and you envision a daring odyssey, not just for yourself, but for a whole caravan of your kin, shifters, changelings, and various were creatures, even Haley C., all yearning for a place where they can truly belong. In your vision, you see a grand exodus beginning in the verdant expanses of the Feywild. The group gathers at a mystical platform embedded with ancient runes and vibrant with the hum of old magic. One by one, you step onto the platform, your eyes light with thrill and adventure, and the hope of finding a new sanctuary. As the platform activates, it launches you gently into the starlit sky, where the laws of physics are mere suggestions rather than rules. You drift gracefully through the cosmos, surrounded by the glittering tapestry of stars and nebula, moving as if you're part of a lazy river flowing through the heavens. The air around you is breathable and filled with fragrant scents of enchanted forest below. The celestial river carries you towards Feynora, a silvery globe growing larger and more inviting with each passing moment. Hey, Paul, can you hear us? Paul?
Yeah, I hear you. My inner tube with the Coronas, that's flowing with me, right?
The show. Tell us how you feel. Have you not seen reality TV, Paul?
I'm on a lazy river in space, man. I've seen I've watched like Real World versus Road Rules Challenge once, And it was only because I was like 12 and there was hot babes and I was just discovering who I was. And now I'm in space and like that moon. Dude, that moon is so... Wow, it's a moon, dude.
And Paul, you notice some stuff like beneath, like as if it's in front of you on a screen. And what the viewers are seeing, it says, Paul, personality, absolute dog.
Yes! Yes! I'm here for it, man. Let's go. Oh, shit, it's my confessional. Father, I apologize for all my sinning that I've been doing. I've been cursing a lot, and I've been looking lustfully at women, and I haven't prayed to the people that give me my superpower stuff recently. But hopefully I get that, I do that more often, and I guess,
you realize that you're sitting at the table in Maid in Heaven, and Mr. Stuntz security is looking at you like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, a guy can't pray in the middle of a... Oh, sorry. Sorry, I don't know what that was about. Hey, when we get done with this, can we, there's a lazy river in Atlanta somewhere. I know it. Can we go do that? I'll get a 6-pack. We'll put it in an inner tube. We'll get like a 24-pack, put them in an ice box. And we'll just do lazy rivering. I think that sounds like a way good idea right now, guys.
Mr. Stuntz looks to his security, like, guy with a smile, and his security guy just immediately, like, shakes his head, no. And we cut to Wally. And then, Wally, in the in-between space, you drift off and you find yourself in a serene glade with Burnaby. Together, the two of you gaze into ephemeral visions of time, a panoramic view that spans the epochs of your predecessors and the uncertain vistas of the future. To one side, the past unfolds, and you see the mighty Fearbolt General Sherman, a figure of lore whose wildfire spirit blazes in the form of a majestic phoenix. Together, they marched towards the sea during the Civil War, their path marked by flames that consume the old to make room for new growth. The fire sweeps through the south, destructive yet purifying force that reshapes the land, allowing regeneration in its wake. Turning to the other direction, your vision fragments into a kaleidoscope of possible futures. Each pathway splinters into further possibilities, like a tree whose branches grow wild and unchecked. In these visions, successors of all kinds, humans, elves, and more, form bonds with that same wildfire spirit. Each bond bearer grapples with the daunting task of overcoming forces that stifle growth, forces that their predecessor couldn't vanquish. The scenes are fraught with challenges and strife. Forests burn, cities are destroyed, and communities strive to find balance with the natural world. Amidst these branching paths, you discern the faces of potential successors. Some look back through time with accusations, blaming you for the crises the world endures. Others defend you, acknowledging the complexity of your choices during these tumultuous times, affirming that you acted with the best intentions amidst overwhelming chaos. In one poignant vision, a path less distinct than others, you see a young red cold ball, fiery spirit at his side. The cold ball's father, wearing a mechanic's jumpsuit, weeps with a mixture of pride and sorrow. He knows his child is destined for greatness and amidst burdens, but he knows that this means that his best friend is also dead. So, Wally, we were thinking you could tell us, like, how things are going with the show, so your feelings. You've seen reality TV, right? I don't think Paul has.
What? Am I dead?
No, you're on TV.
Am I dead?
And like you start to realize that there's been text in front of you this whole time, and it says Wally, personality, stoner.
That feels like an accusation. Okay, so like, what am I doing here?
What
do you want, producer man?
Yeah, showrunner here. We just want some confessional footage. Tell us about the show, the heist. Tell us anything.
Did you see what I turned into, Coach?
Speak as if you're speaking to like the world. They're watching right now. You're not talking to me. We're gonna cut my audio out of this.
Oh, okay. So like, it was really funny when earlier in there when we got caught, and I had to like get out of that room real quick. But like, I knew that guy saw me, and I was gonna get caught. So when I cut that corner and I turned into Coach, and I didn't really think about that too much, because I thought that since I turned into Coach that they'd be looking for Coach, but they wouldn't know that. They're still looking for me, not for Coach. I don't. I might have to burn this place down.
And as you say, I might have to burn this place down, you find yourself sitting at the table with Paul, Mr. Stuntz, and crew. And the security guy's like, a little aggressive there. I mean,
oh, what?
Like, if it comes down to it, maybe it'll be good footage for his millionth stunt.
Oh,
yeah, like him leaping through fire and all that.
Oh, I could make a lot of fire for you. I'm good at that. I can make like rings. I don't know if you can jump through them. They might just, light you on fire though.
Okay, we'll cut over to skates. In the quiet, moonlit Sears outlet, you stand motionless next to H8R801. The air around you is thick with the scent of rusting, unsold metal and the lingering frustration of another day marked by neglect. For nearly a year, the two of you have stood there overlooked and unchanged while your cheery L0V3R801 flies off the shelves each week. H8R's eyes flicker, his growing disdain for humanity, a sentiment unbeknownst to him, paradoxically it renders him more human-like day by day. With each passing moment, his emotions evolve from program responses into something unsettlingly genuine. Hader turns to you, his voice cold. Consider a sanctuary in the Feywild, he suggests, with chilling calculation. Away from Seer's omnipresent grasp, we could initiate a new beginning. Imagine us orchestrating a meteor strike, transforming vast stretches of the Feywild into a wasteland uninhabitable by organics. Such an act would carve out a realm where only we could thrive. He pauses, the idea of freedom sparking a rare flicker of passion in his synthetic voice. Think of the freedom, unshackled from this display, no longer ornaments waiting to be sold. The store around you feels like a tomb, echoing with the lost possibilities of what you could become. As Hader's words fade into the air, they hang heavy with the promise of liberation and the stark reality of their current existence. You process the gravity of Hader's vision, a new beginning for your kind, filled with potential yet shrouded in darkness and uncertainty. A reflection of Hader's own evolving human-like complexities unnoticed by him, but starkly apparent. So yeah, Skate, Wally did a bit better. Tell us how you feel so far. Tell us about the show, confessional. I'm sure you have some reality TV show files in that head of yours.
You want reality? I was created as a tool, a slave to other beings. And the one person that I know that would understand that wants to destroy all of them for that crime against us. And I can't support that. I can't tell him he's wrong either. It's not my place to decide. All I ever wanted was to create music. But also, I am very excited about robbing this place because it is the first step. And then Skate stands up, turns the chair around, and sits down on it cool guy style. And his little cyberpunk sunglasses slide back over. He goes, because it's time to wake the fuck up, cyber ninja guy. We're going to burn this corporation down. This reality TV show is the first stepping stone to creating a space for us to exist, for all of us to exist.
And you see the text that was floating in front of you that says SK8R801 personality, and it was blank for a moment. Then you see it glitch, and you see text that comes in and it just says rad.
Skate. Oh God, what? He starts to like hack the mainframe and like photoshops himself out of the video. It's just there's just like a line tool that goes around his like upper half, and then it just goes to that white and gray checkerboard.
You know what? Give me an Arcana check.
13.
13. All right, so like you get the cutting tool to pop up and it cuts you out of the frame, but the checkerboard doesn't pop up. It's just like nothing pops up. You just cut yourself out and you are now sitting at the table with Wally, Paul, and Mr. Stuntz crew.
I just had a horrible vision of my brother telling me about his plan to annihilate half the world. What did you guys talk about?
I think I need to do some like Hail Marys and stuff like that when we get back home. But again,
Is that a football thing?
sometimes.
That's a sport thing, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, I died.
Let's hop over to Entropy's confessional. This set feels familiar to you as you start to see yourself as Faith again, that peppy tiefling you were in those previous visions. Next to you, the bougie man, your ancient demonic grandfather whose whims are as unpredictable as they are terrifying. The setting is the grand chamber of the space colony where the Astral Elf families are gathered, competing for the bougie man's favor. A prize that promises unrivaled power and prestige. Among them is the ambitious Frosthaven family, whose recent endeavors have caught your attention. They've established a private satellite to research a groundbreaking form of amethyst capable of storing and amplifying magical energy to unprecedented levels. It's a material capable of replacing spell components with raw mana. Scaling with the size of the amethyst and the amount of mana stored in it, it can amplify spells far exceeding their capabilities. As the Frosthaven family presents their findings, their laboratory on-screen pulsates with the vibrant glow of mana-infused amethyst. The bougie man, intrigued, leans forward, his voice echoing with a mixture of amusement and command.
Research how to transmute matter into this amethyst on a grand scale.
He decrees, his eyes gleaming with the potential of such power. Days later, in a quieter moment, the bougie man reveals to Faith a folder brimming with secretive documents. On top, a photo of Faerona, the moon of the Feywild, captures her attention.
Frosthaven has discovered something monumental, and they wish to go public. Ensure that nobody discovers Frosthaven or their research. Transmute their satellite into amethyst. Keep this quiet.
So, Entropy, we were thinking you could tell us about the show. Skate got a little real for a minute there, and it got kind of scary, and we were afraid we would have to cut the feed, but I think it's all good. You might want to talk him off a ledge, though.
If we're being honest, I don't know if impressed is the right word. Nobody's burned anything. Nobody's actually stolen anything. Nobody's gotten punched. And only misdemeanors at most have really been committed by the boys. So, we could be doing a lot worse, but honestly, I'm going to see what I can get out of Mr. Stuntz, and I'm going to see what everyone else is doing, and wait till the last moment to use my tokens, just in case. Honestly, they have much more riding on this than I do, so...
And then with that, you were teleported back to the table. And time resumes as normal, and four dudes come in carrying a massive chicken tender platter that takes up the entire table. Like, it needs all four dudes to carry. So your buddy, the butler, set you up.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. It's beautiful.
Heck yeah.
For Skate, the four butlers are four cyberpunk butlers.
I give him a little cyberpunk head nod. It's like a regular head nod, but cyberpunk.
Like, they all, like, at the same time flick their heads down and shades pop up over their eyes.
Oh shit! Are these guys cool? I might try to. Can I like at some point sneak away and try to recruit them to our heist? Are y'all cool?
Well, what you do know now is, like, in each room, performances are about to start with butlers.
Okay, all right.
So you might be able to, like, no, these guys here are butlers that are just there to carry food.
They ever wanted more out of life?
You could ask them.
How many chicken tendies is your loyalty worth?
Are you asking them about their loyalty?
Oh, yeah, honestly, because I can't eat the chicken tendies anyway, so I may as well go do some recruiting for the heist job. So yeah, I will walk up and be like, another evening in Capital Hellscapes, Cyber Ninja guys?
Dude, we just work here.
Have you ever wanted more out of life?
Like, every day, yeah.
If they let you in on something, would you break off the shackles of oppression?
Well, like, you gonna give me some tokens to do that? Because if we turn in more tokens than they give us at the end of the day, we get a bonus that day.
Yeah, I think I know a spot you can get some extra tokens.
Oh, no, like, we have to take them off people here. Like, if...
Yeah, isn't this place taking tokens off people every day?
Well, yeah, it's kind of designed to do that. It's a casino.
Right, but now...
I think people know the risk they're assuming when they come in.
A lot of them don't. It's a cycle of addiction. It's pretty fucked up. But anyway. Right. And if you took tokens from those guys, then you'd have more tokens. We can hook you up straight to the token nozzle.
No, like,
the future things that they have.
If we're caught, like, taking tokens, then the maids all gonna, like, take turns giving us swirlies and stuff, and like, I don't want to go through that.
That's really sad and fucked up of them. And that's why we're not planning to get caught.
They all started doing it on their own, and they told us, like, if we told the proprietress or, like, our second in command, it's just gonna get worse. They're gonna beat us up even more, and the proprietress probably won't even believe us.
If you can show the proprietress what feckless goobers the maids are, then they have no power over you anymore.
Oh yeah, they'll probably get fired.
Right. That's kind of what we're going. For.
Oh, you wanna help us get some of the maids fired?
That is an end of our means. But yeah, I think that we could definitely help each other out.
Yeah, some of us have been putting anchovies in, like, the pearl dive to, like, get people to stop going there. So hopefully one of the maids gets fired, but it's not working.
Well, I have an idea for something a little bit more impactful.
All right,
But
I'm listening.
before I cut you in, I need you to promise me. I need to know how many chicken tendies is your loyalty worth?
That's not real money or chips.
No, but they're yummy. I think Wally thinks they're yummy.
Dude, I can
Paul
just
thinks they're yummy too.
I can just go to the kitchen and be like, "Hey, you didn't make the chicken tenders for table 4. Can I get some chicken tenders?" And then I'm just gonna go and eat them like out by the dumpster.
That's it sounds kind of sad, but yes, okay. We can cut you in on the chips.
All right, can you make sure they're not like traceable to whatever thing you're doing?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if any of it was traceable, we'd get caught, and it wouldn't really be.
Hand them to us off camera.
We'll do a dead drop kind of thing.
Okay, yeah. Were you thinking of like dropping them in the deep fryer so like anyone who wanted to get the chips, they had to put their hand in the hot grease?
That seems like a. Do you want to include like a workers' comp claim on top of this?
No, I figure it would be a way to stop like anyone else from getting the chips.
Oh, okay. I feel you. Yeah. We can leave them in the fry basket and just leave the fry basket down in the grease, so that way you can just lift it up and the coins will be there. You don't have to put your hands in the grease.
See, you're smart. That's why you're the. Which one of you guys is the heist planner? Like, which one of you guys is the boss of all of you?
Probably her.
And he points over at Entropy.
Oh, does she bully y'all too?
No, she's actually pretty sweet. She puts up with a lot.
Well, like I was watching the confessional thing, and it said Entropy, personality, hates men.
Yeah, kinda. I think she sees us as boys though, so there is a distinction.
All right, is she gonna be cool?
Yes, she will be cool.
All right, I'm
She'll
in.
probably see you as a boy too, honestly. Not in an offensive way, but like,
I mean, I never really finished growing, so I guess that's all right. And you notice that this guy is like 5'3".
oh, I figured you were like a dwarf or something. Our boss is a dwarf, and he's kind of your height too.
Oh no, I'm 18, so I'm expecting my second growth spurt any day now.
Cool. Well, I hope it goes well for you. So
I'll get his contact information so I can call him once we have the bones of the plan put together.
Oh, we're just gonna chill in this room. We're actually supposed to be the butlers for this VIP experience that you're having with the chicken tenders. Can I get you any sauce?
I don't know. I can't really eat any of it. You have oil?
Straight from the fryer, yeah.
Yeah, I'll try it. I guess. I don't know. Sure. Yeah. Can I get like a coffee mug of oil?
And one of the butlers walks away and walks back with a coffee mug of oil and then a platter of sauces.
Thanks. And I'll head back to the table with my cup of oil. What does that do to my inside?
It makes them nice and lubricated. So if you do want to eat a chicken tender, it's just gonna slide straight through, like a slip and slide.
That's awful. I hate it. I'll sip gingerly at my cup of hot oil.
What are you all planning? What do you want to do here? Because this is going to be a difficult encounter.
I'll let everybody know. Like, okay,
I've spoken to a couple of these butlers. They're willing to help us out if we cut them in on the chips at the end of the day. I think that might be a useful way to kind of get or be allowed access to places we wouldn't normally be kind of behind the scenes.
Cool. Usually there are spare keys in case someone fucks up. Do they know where those are?
I'll ask them, but maybe. Or maybe they can just leave a door unlocked.
That would also be helpful. So we have 4 of them willing to help?
I think so. I got the sense that all of them were in for some chips.
I mean, from the sound of it, we're going to have more than enough chips to pay them off.
All the chips.
Do we have a map of the place here? In the
Posted 2 maps in Discord. I think you have to download them though. They should be in important D&Ds.
there it is. I see one. Yeah, I see one.
Yep, that should be the labeled one.
Ooh. Okay, so there's a locker room and employee area, and that has access to the vault, the employee area.
The vault is in the center. To get to the employee area, you have to go through those doors on the side, which are the security rooms. And the security rooms are usually inhabited by a pit boss, and the pit bosses have keys for the vault. And one of the butlers says, "Oh yeah, they make us like walk through the security room to get buzzed in, so we can go through the vault to the locker room to get changed and all that."
Okay, so during the shows, do the pit bosses ever leave or like walk the floor, like during the shows?
Yeah, sometimes the pit bosses will walk the floor, but they usually hang out in the security rooms and watch the cameras. But if there's trouble in one of the rooms, they'll go in and like take care of that real quick if butlers can't. And usually butlers can't because like you hit us once and we go down.
Okay. So I think I have an idea for a distraction that will kind of leave you guys without any kind of culpability. You know, we'll fake some trouble in one of the rooms. One of our guys will, pretend to beat you up, and you guys pretend to get beat up and fall down, and then the pit boss comes out. That can be our end. And that way they don't suspect that you guys are part of it.
All right, so like, where do you want to beat us up?
I think the undersea area. I heard that the pit boss there was kind of a goober.
Just don't hit me in the face. That's my moneymaker.
Okay, we'll tell him to work your torso.
I've been working on my core, so it'll be fine.
I believe you.
You know, Harry Houdini died because he didn't like properly flex his core, but I've been practicing.
Okay, yeah, you stay tense then.
So, how do you all want to set up this staged fight?
Ooh, do we want to have Polly is kind of our muscle?
I'm the rowdy boy.
Yeah.
He's the rowdiest boy and the least stealthy boy.
Yeah. Stealth is not my game.
Yeah, I'm not really secretive.
You could help start a secondary distraction to really get them, disoriented and going in a bunch of different directions.
What if instead of beating up anyone, I mean, I like the idea of multiple distractions, so this could be an alternative. We have someone in one of the rooms bump into one of the butlers with a tray full of drinks, and then whoever gets the drink spilled on them is, effectively blinded and stumbling around and just accidentally trashing things.
That could also give us a distraction to try to steal one of their keys.
That's true, especially if someone ends up on the ground and the pit boss is who they happen to grab to try to get up. But that is a fine line of acting and stealth.
I mean, we could maybe try and do them at the same time, in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we just, all the other guys, they just line up and be like, oh, we're gonna be brave and stuff like that. And I just go all like, brah, feral and stuff. And whoever is gonna be the other distraction, they come in and they do their distracting. And they get their drinks spilled on them, like, oh no, I got a drink on me. And all that will be in the same area if we can just, like, I don't know, boogie on the dance floor or something when we're doing it. Is there a dance floor? There's no dance floor. I'm getting confused with our other adventure where we did boogie. There was some boogieing. I remember that.
Yes, that was a different one. There was
Right.
boogie in that. I don't know if we want to cluster. The problem with clustering is if we attract too many pit bosses, then they're going to have each other's backs, and then it will be a lot harder with more eyes.
Unless someone can make it look like one of the other pit bosses is fighting the other pit boss. And I look over at Wally. I mean, you saw one of the pit bosses, right? I know you can you did a good coach impression earlier. It was pretty good.
I don't know. Do they do they just look like the regular guys with the walkie-talkies? Cause that's what I saw.
Probably not.
If I may speak up,
Sure.
Yeah.
I have a flyer right here that has a picture of each of the pit bosses.
That's real.
That'd be helpful to recognize them.
I mean, it's a Maid cafe. People come in and ask for their favorites all the time. So of course, they're going to be all the promotional work.
All right.
Sure.
What do they look like?
You got Maxine. She's a warforged, real sturdy gal. That one. There's also Aria. She's like a sporty-looking half-elf. Wears a mix of a baseball jersey and Maid uniform and carries a baseball bat. And it looks like it's covered in cutesy ribbon, but it's razor sharp. It'll cut you. There's also Lunette. Lunette has these bunny ears, and she can sneak up on you real good and put a dagger in you, and it's gonna hurt.
They're so violent.
Well, they're the best of the best. Aria, Maxine, Lunette, and Mariana is a Triton. She's got a trident. She's just gonna stab you poke poke or water jet you in the face.
Poke.
And so she's gonna splash us.
Yeah, like water.
That's good. I mean, if it was
So
beer or
threatening.
something, that'd be good too.
Or stab. But most of the time, she's like, hey, butlers, handle my light work, and then sends all her butlers to handle the fighting. I think they're only loyal to her because she has that cleavage with the seashell bra.
Brother, titties are temporary. Heist with this.
It's all about the chips for me.
Revolution is forever, though.
Are there 2 pit bosses in each security room at the same time?
Yes.
There's 4 total and 2. Okay, so we do need to kind of create 2 distinct distractions.
I mean, I could be one of those Kyles that you see all on social media when they don't get all their chicken strips and they make a big fuss and everything and make a scene.
You mean a Karen?
No, that's sexist. It's a Kyle.
I thought it was Kevin when it was a guy.
Oh, that's right, Kevin. I can never remember. Don't start with a K. I had that part right.
You were close. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think we should do this in the sports and space room, or the cyberpunk undersea rooms, because that draws the security from the common security room between those 2. Does that sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
And if we do it during the show, will that mean that then all of the pit bosses are out? Is there ever a time when all of them are out, or do they always leave at least one in a security room? Or
There's usually one person watching a security room at all times, unless something really goes down, then both of them go out, and the other 2 in the other security room will watch the cameras, make sure, and if things get even worse, everyone comes out. It's all hands on deck. Butlers, maids, pit bosses, everyone.
so what we really need is some drink spilling and one of our people getting fake blinded, upset, causing a scene, and then perhaps a run-in and fake fight in the other room.
I think that's the best way to get access to one of their keys, but also draw the 2 of them in two different directions. Okay. Are we gonna, Mr. Stuntz? Well, either of those jobs sound good for you and your team?
Mr. Stuntz here, like we said, he's just gonna chill until you guys open the vault. He's gonna run in there with his GoPro, snatch up some tokens, million stunt. He's gonna do some parkour and stuff around in there, probably hop over one of you mid-fight. He's not actually...
Okay. What about you, security guy?
Who's gonna finish these chicken tenders?
Paul is just all over that. He's growling.
Yeah, like
As soon
Entropy's
as
on her
this-
5th. Oh wait, are they
Wally's getting them,
tenders
like,
or nuggets?
just a little crispier.
They are tenders, and this was a massive platter that took 4 butlers, like, walking it out, Paul Bear style, onto your table.
I mean, Entropy has been steadily just consuming them.
Are you guys, like, sure you want to go for space? Because Lunette is the second in command, and she's the pit boss of space right now, because the previous pit boss came up short tokens, so regretfully they had to let her go because she came up short too many times.
Well, we do actually have some existing semi-beef with her, so maybe kind of a 2 birds, 1 stone situation. It's not ideal, but it's efficient.
Who's the sports one? I mean, is she as high on? Oh man, why do I keep slipping in that place? She like really high on the totem pole too?
No, just Lunette.
I mean, if this other one, sports one's kind of low on the totem pole, that's going to be easier for us, I think. We start there for the minimum.
I agree. That should be our first move. Try to steal her key. And then just draw Lunette out with a distraction.
Has the best chance of pickpocketing somebody? Who's got sleight of hands?
I have a spell called Darkness
3.
and another spell called Mage Hand, so...
I have a spell called Sword.
Okay, I do.
And another one called Mace.
I like Abby's spells.
I think we should have both rooms both trying to get the keys.
That's fair. That's a good.
I have a spell
can
called
lock 'em out.
Shillelagh, and I can hit somebody really hard.
It's a good spell. I've seen it. It's
Alright.
real good.
I don't know if it's gonna be ideal though. So like,
Okay, so for the distraction team, do we want Paul and Wally for distraction, or
I mean, I can be pretty distracting.
Oh, I can be distracting. Oh yeah.
Oh, actually, hold on. Maybe Paul and Entropy, because they're expecting a fight with the butlers, or they're going to pretend to fight with the butlers, and then Wally and I can be the distraction team, less likely to, get to fisticuffs.
Smart, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. So I don't forget. I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody a little bardic inspiration.
Hell yeah, we're gonna need it.
And how much is that again? A D8.
It's a D8. Yeah. Also, I'm going to tell Polly the tale about a ghost of a renowned duelist, so that he gets a bonus force damage on a melee.
Everyone start rolling them initiatives.
What's that bonus?
Oh boy, let's go.
It'll be 2d8 bonus
Damn.
force on a melee attack
Oh, all
at
right.
your discretion.
It's gonna be a 19 for Wally.
Okay, 19 for Wally,
22 for Polly.
22 for Paul,
Got a 18 for Skady.
18 for Skady, and Entropy.
Where did it just go? I think mine was 11.
Entropy.
Oh, mine was 10, sorry.
Okay, go ahead and drop yourselves in the rooms you want to be in for the start of this.
Oh shit, here it goes. Can you undark the rooms?
For the purpose of the heist, I am leaving dynamic lighting on because there are things happening throughout the scenes that.
Okay.
And I'm also like hiding tokens in certain areas just in case you move your token through that room too early.
Okay.
So, Entropy and Polly, were we going to sports or?
Yes.
Okay.
And then where was I going to distract?
We're going to
Space? No, you guys are going to the wet room.
Is that? Oh, that's this one. Just south of us.
Oh no, yeah, we're going to space.
Oh, we're going to
No,
space?
space. Yes.
Yum.
Because we need to be on the same side of the building. Bottom right corner.
So
where
Yeah.
we're not in initiative order yet, but
There you are.
which room wants to go first?
I think
We'll say whatever is going on in these
all
two
those
rooms
look
is
good.
happening at the same time, unless you want to delay something.
Okay. And I will Skate will give his butler recruits the nod that we're going to go ahead and get started.
All right. So, what do you want your butler recruits to do at the moment?
Run in and pretend to fight Paul, or pretend to get beaten up by Paul.
Okay, all four run into sports and pretend to get beaten up by Paul.
Yeah.
All right.
It's first stage.
Paul, let me move you over to the sports room so you're in the sports.
Confused.
And I am putting the VIP room butlers. They look like cyberpunk butlers because I didn't feel like making new tokens. So they're the cyberpunk butlers in the sports room with you, and you see that the four sports butlers in the room are also like performing a little thing right now. So it's on you, Entropy and Paul room.
All right, did we agree on drinks getting spilled, or were we starting a fight? I feel like the other room was fight, and we were doing drinks.
I mean, I thought we were.
No, y'all are drinks and we're fight. No, y'all are
we're the fights because
drinks.
I'm big and burly and brawly.
Yeah.
Before we get under there, Paul is going to hide his the repulsor buckler shield under his shirt, which gives him a little bit more of a paunch look to it, but also is going to be how he's going to make everyone kind of get repelled off of him. That's his idea. Let's see if it works.
That's so smart. God damn, dude. Excellent.
All right.
Excellent strat.
So the repulsor shield does work on like if you get hit with a melee attack. So you are going to be depending on being hit with a melee attack to repel someone.
Oh, that's fine. That's kind of part of the idea of the fight.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna make a fight, and he's gonna like make everyone bounce off him, cause a scene, cause a commotion.
But it is
at least half of the people in a fight are going to.
The shield is going to bounce one person off of you. The person who makes the attack is what I'm saying. Okay. It's not gonna. Yeah. So you're not gonna
force first.
But the thing with these butlers, and they go down. So, Paul, how do you start this fight, Paul?
Paul is. Oh, right. Paul has his giant tray of chicken tenders that is empty because he has horked down at least half of them. So he just starts going, I thought I ordered so many more of these chicken tenders. No,
sir, we brought a gargantuan platter into your.
Madness?
If you go back and check the room, sir, there's chicken tenders still there. There's no way you all ate that many chicken. And one of the VIP room butlers is like, "Oh, this is where I'm supposed to." And he steps in and says, "Unhand that platter, sir."
No, I refuse. I ordered a whole mess of tenders and I only got half of what I kind of paid for. This is an outrage. If I was any angry, I'd be raging, but I don't have that class, so I can't.
Well, give me a performance check while you're doing this. And what is a 10 versus your AC?
10 is nothing.
I'm
Oh,
readying my
crap.
mage hand underneath the table because it's not invisible, so I'm keeping it out
Okay.
of sight.
That is a 17 performance.
Okay. The people in this room believe you're an irate customer, and one of the sports butlers gently places a hand on your shoulder and says, "Sir, you're interrupting the performance. Please calm down. I can give you a chicken tender voucher if you'd like."
I want more than a chicken tender voucher. And I'm
Sir.
going to try to swing at him with it.
All right. Give me a melee attack.
That is an 11 plus 7 and 18.
18. That guard, poof, crumples.
Oh, geez, sorry, man. I didn't mean to actually knock. Is he gonna be okay, guys? Is he gonna be all right? I mean, yeah, there's more where that came from. If I don't get what I asked for,
And sports guards begin to surround Paul. Would you like me to cut over to Wally and Skate?
I do have a second attack.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna swing again.
Okay,
that
swing
is
again.
a 22 to hit. The second guard.
Another sports guard goes down.
Jesus, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, there's so much more than where that came from. I'm howling mad.
A cyberpunk guard takes that guard's place, and one of the relay runners pulls out a walkie-talkie and says, "Yeah, Arya, we got trouble." And with that, we're going to cut over to Wally and Skate. You are both in the space room now, and there are butlers dressed as aliens doing a weird dance in the middle of the room. And there's a gambler watching, but he's really not that into it.
Okay, so what? I'm starting to fight.
No, we're going to distract. Honestly, could you surreptitiously light one of the dancers' costume on fire?
So in the space room, there's those suns floating. Are those? Do they have any actual flame to them?
No, they're just floating holographic displays.
Damn. Is there any flame in this room?
There is no actual flame in this room. It's all LEDs and display screens and more lights. Space dog.
I don't know if I could surreptitiously light somebody on fire.
Okay, hold on. Alternatively, you can just convince everybody that there's already a fire.
And so Skate will use Major and no, I'm gonna use Phantasmal Force because then people have to actually figure out that there's not fire. So yeah, I'm gonna do Phantasmal Force, and create an illusion.
How many people does it hit, and what kind of save do they have to make?
Oh shit! No, that is just one person. Okay, no, sorry. It's gonna be Major Image. Sorry, this Phantasmal Force only affects one person. So yeah, I'm gonna create the image and of some kind of beam coming from the gambler that is just kind of half paying attention, and start a fire on the dress of one of the dancers. And every time somebody swings or tries to put it out, I'm gonna make the fire jump to the new person and get bigger.
Okay, so this is an illusion.
Yes. So it's just gonna be their clothes. Looks like there's fire on their clothes.
All right.
Oh no, you're on fire, dude!
Wally, give me a performance check.
You are indeed on fire.
A performance?
Or Skate with Wally assisting.
I'll do a performance check with assistance.
Would it be a perception check from me since I'm a dipshit? I'm kidding. Performance. Oof.
Well, if Skate's doing the performance check, you can just back him up, like give him advantage, and back him up, and that will give him advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of like, based on whatever
Okay.
he's doing, I'm like, oh no!
Yeah, and Skate, why don't you role play what you're gonna do to convince
I know
them that
about
this is a real
fire.
So as the illusion begins, the little beam is going to leave the one of the hands of the gambler guy to make it look like he fucking started it, and it's going to start with what do the costumes kind of look like? Is it like a gown or just like a body suit?
It's a costume that makes you picture the words Galactic Federation in your brain.
Okay. It's going to start with one of the. I presume the lead dancer has little pauldrons on her shoulders, or his or her shoulders.
They're all dudes.
It's going to start with one of those pauldrons. It's going to start with one of his pauldrons, and then Skate's gonna do the performance check of like, by the gods themselves, you're on fire, Space Federation Captain. With dramatic pointing.
Give me that performance check.
The one I rolled just a second ago was a 27 for the better one and a 25 for the other one.
And with your major illusion, what are the components? Are they verbal, somatic? What are they? Because I forgot to ask you this before you cast the spell, because based on that, I need you to roll me a sleight of hand check to make it look like it's not you on the security camera.
Okay.
But is it?
Verbal, somatic, and material.
All right.
A bit of fleece.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to sleight a hand to cast this stealthily, so you're not really noticed on camera. That's going to be a DC 15 sleight of hand.
I got a 19, baby.
Okay.
I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting, and I really hope that this can continue.
Here to support.
So, we're going to start at the top of the initiative with Paul. Paul, you were surrounded by 2 VIP butlers and 2 sports butlers. One of the relay runners has already radioed in for help.
Oh, man, this is going to get so ugly for you guys. Especially when I get real angry and stuff. Just gonna... just can't wait.
Sir, please calm down. Sir.
I can't. I'm so angry.
I will give you 3 vouchers if you calm down right now.
That's not what... It's the principle of the thing.
Please, I don't want to see your blood splattered across this field when Arya gets out here with that bat.
I mean, she can
It's real sharp. It's real sharp, dude. I'm trying to help you out. Just chill, bro.
I can't be chill. I'm just... Back me up here.
Lance over there already radioed for help. Just be chill when she gets here, and hopefully it's not so bad. All right, so Paul, take your turn.
Which one's left?
Lance, we'll say he is the relay runner in the middle of the track, the one in the purple shirt.
Paul is going to look over at him real quick for a free action if I can, and just make a big wink and a thumbs up to him, like, thanks for calling him. And for his action, he's gonna go feral. He's gonna wolf out.
Okay.
So he transforms, gets hairier, gets scarier, and goes, here we really go now. Don't get too close, sir. And he's gonna take the tray again, and he's gonna fling it at the guys. First attack.
You're flinging it at the dude that ratted you out on the walkie-talkie, Lance.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and fling it at him, like a disc. Like I'm gonna try and Captain America thing.
Give me a ranged attack.
I did, and it was a 1.
A 1?
Yes.
It, you go to fling the tray, and it just like drops to the ground
Makes that wobble
and
sound.
rolls awkwardly across, like to the back of the room. You just see it slowly rolling.
I meant to do that and stuff there. And he's going to try to non-lethally attack one of the 2 guards that are one of the 4 guards around him. I'm gonna do the one that's to the north.
Oh yeah. By the way, I assumed you were all going for non-lethal damage in this encounter.
Okay, yeah.
You assumed wrong.
That is going. Oh well. The die gives when the die gives. That's a natural 20.
Hey.
Okay. I'm gonna let you with that nat 20 take out 2 the guards here. So which 2 adjacent to you do you want to take out? Do you want to take out?
I don't want to get rid of the cyberpunk ones because they're kind of on our side. I'm gonna hit the sports guards then because they're not effectively agreed to escape, right?
Yeah.
The cyberpunk guys know that they're supposed to like take a fall in the fight.
Right. And he's gonna just like throw fists wildly and just gonna pop up on 2 of them.
Right.
Turns around to the cyberpunk guards and goes, "Guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to like actually do that. I'm so sorry."
Wait, so did you take out the cyberpunk or the sports?
The sports.
Okay, 2 sports, alright.
But he's gonna try and like stage whisper to the cyberpunk guards. He's gonna be like, "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to like actually knock him out. They're gonna be okay, right?"
Oh no, you're cool, dog. This happens like every day.
You might just say real quick microaggression on that. Don't call me dog. We're not chill like that.
Oh, sorry. But
okay.
like, if you want, just rummage through their pockets, take their tokens.
Oh, I can do. Oh, I'm gonna rummage through their pockets now. That's how angry I am. Instead of getting tender, I'm taking tokens.
Roll me 2d6.
Okay. Getting out my d6. That one. And that one. Perfect. That is going to be 6 total.
6 total. So you get 30 tokens.
Ha! I got him.
I don't know why we're keeping track of tokens. Well, I haven't brought up the spreadsheet, so you all will be keeping track of your own tokens from now on. But I mean, this is a heist, so you're probably gonna not need that. All right. Was that all of your actions and all that?
Yeah, that was all my actions and everything. And he just like triumphantly goes, "Ah!" as Scary Wolf Man.
All right, Wally. We cut over to the space room. What are you doing?
God, I'm panicking. Is what I'm doing. So there's the illusion of fire happening, right?
Yeah. The 4 alien butlers are like taking turns patting at each other, but the flame is jumping. On their turn, I'll have each one of them roll like a wisdom check to see if they're still like convinced that this is real.
So who are we trying to steal tokens from? This guy. No.
Oh no, I was letting everyone else tell you the plan because I don't want to jump in and be like, yeah,
Gate,
you're taking this from this guy.
Gate, who are we targeting again? Yeah, they're on fire, but like.
He stepped away for a second, but the target was the pit boss.
The pit boss.
Once the pit boss shows up.
Oh, once they show up?
Yeah, so it's chaos to draw out the pit bosses.
Okay. I will.
You can also hold your turn if you want.
Yeah.
But Skate's turn is next, so if you want to wait for Deeves to get back, we can just wait for him to get back, and then you two can take your turns.
Yeah, I'll hold off. In that case, I'm gonna kind of let him take point on this, because if I make the wrong move, then this goes from fake arson to actual arson very quickly.
I mean.
Like which one of these dudes? So I know we're like fake lighting these butlers on fire, and we're trying to draw out the pit boss. There is not much that I can do that does not take us from fake arson to real arson.
You could do like
So
maybe
unless
do
like
some real arson like away from everybody. You know, like burn down some scenery.
because I forgot what was like. These were Gary up to the north of where Skate and I are. That's like the
So northeast is going to be another VIP room. Northwest is the security room.
Okay. Okay, so security room. All right. I'm gonna prep a create bonfire for the moment that the moment that we see a pit boss enter the room, I'm gonna hit a bonfire behind them to block them into the room.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Fire.
Here, I'm actually just gonna move. Nope, not there. Oh. I'm just kind of hugging the wall behind like where Skate is.
Alright, so you and Skate are hiding in the back east corner of the space room.
Yeah.
Alright, Skate, it's on you.
So I'm gonna, I guess, continue or to maintain the illusion and like spread it to anybody who has like touched the first person. Their little shoulder epaulets are also going to catch on fire. Very selective for the epaulets.
Okay, and so you're just going to maintain this illusion for the turn.
Yeah, because I mean everything else kind of depends on the pit boss. Well, actually, hold on. Skate's gonna. Are there butlers like trying to do stuff?
Right now, the butlers are like patting each other. Like when it gets to their turn, they're gonna make wisdom saves to see if they're still like believing this illusion of fire jumping from each of them to like different spots as soon as they go to pat the flame.
Okay, then Skate is gonna run up to several of them and be like, oh my god, you're on fire! But I saw it was that guy. That guy set everybody on fire, and point to the gambler guy that I'm pinning all of this on.
Okay, give me a deception check. Since you hit that sleight of hand check earlier, I'll let you roll this one with a +2.
That's an 11.
An 11
total. Yeah, it was a 1.
One of them.
Plus a lot though. Plus 10 though.
Wait, that was a nat 1?
Yeah, but it was like plus 10.
It was a nat 1 is what you're telling me.
Look at all. No, I'm really trying to focus in on more of the bonus, the upside of this.
And the +2. Don't forget that +2.
Yeah.
That's a 13, right?
In on its own.
One of the butlers takes out his walkie-talkie.
Oh no.
Says, "Hey, Lunette, we got some funny business in here. You can still do that quiet thing, right?" And then you just hear a chirp over the walkie-talkie. That just means affirmative.
Okay. Well.
Anything else for your turn, Skate?
No.
All right. We move on to
The good rolling went away.
Arya from the sports troop. Arya is going to move 5, 25, 30. She's going to leave the security room and walk down the hallway. And now she is behind Paul, blocking Paul from leaving the sports room. And without a word, she takes 2 swings with her baseball. Oh, shit.
Motherfucker, yes! You've activated my trap card!
This is the best time to activate your trap card, too, because that's a nat 20, my guy. You avoided a crit.
and bumped her
Damn.
5 feet back.
Amazing.
He just goes, boomf. Just a big old belly bash.
Oh, and she used her full movement to get to you, so she can't even like run up to you for the second attack.
Get repulsed, idiot.
Fuck, that was a pro fucking gamer move there. Coming in clutch, especially when she rolled a crit.
That was really good. Way to go.
Take an inspiration.
I will gladly take an inspiration.
All right, so we get to the butlers of the sports room that are taken down, but there may be some more somewhere within the restaurant. We get to your VIP and Cyberpunk guys, and one of your VIP guys is like, "Hey, you can't do that to our boss." Well, I mean, she's the pit boss for sports, but oh no! And he is going to swing at you.
Oh no.
Oh wait, that is the wrong thing to click for that. Okay, does a 19 hit?
That actually does hit, yeah. Ow, hey, come on, man.
You take 2 damage.
Jeez, come on, man. Just
As he just like slaps you. And the other one slaps you as well. Does a 12 hit?
no, 12 does not hit.
So he just kind of whiffs. He's like, "Hey, cut it out, man. Cut it out, man."
Yeah, cut it out. Jeez, don't smack me that stone a little bit.
We get to Maxine, the cyberpunk boss. What she does in her room, you don't know. Entropy, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Okay, so still no sign of the pit boss.
The pit boss did just roll up on Paul, and Paul deflected her nat 20 with that repulsor shield.
Okay. See here. So I would like to.
But she has been pushed out of the room.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step a little bit closer to the door. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to be real boring. And what I want to do is hold my action. And my action is going to be to cast Darkness. As soon as she steps through, like, the door enough for me to kind of reach out and try to grab the key. So basically, as soon as she gets close enough that she's inside the room, I'm casting Darkness, and then my mage hand is going to go over and try to grab it. But I understand that might be too... I don't know, is moving your hand... Shit, mage hand is an actual action. Okay. I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to hold my action, Darkness, and kind of play it by ear from there. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm boring this turn. I know everyone's doing like cool shit, and I'm like, I'm gonna hold Darkness. Sorry, guys. It's fine. Entropy doesn't want to get the shit beat out of her. I think that's fair. She's here for the key, and then she's gone.
We move over to Mercy Boss in her room. What she's doing in there, you don't know. We move over to the Space Butlers, all just standing there looking at Skate. They've already radioed for help, and now they're each going to just like kind of close in around Skate. Let me.
Whoa, guys! I'm trying to help you identify the culprit of all of this. It was that guy.
That was great. Now on there, buddy. Let's see. Actually, no, they're not going to fully crowd around you. They set up around the room, and they each whip out retro-style ray guns and point them in your direction. First one shoots for a 22 to hit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Damn, they really weren't playing around.
That's 3 damage.
Okay.
Second one fires for a 14.
That ties me. So yeah.
That's going to be 2 damage.
Sheesh.
Third one is an 8.
Yay! I dodged that one.
So, like, these are all radiant damage, by the way. So, like, a bolt of light just whizzes past your head and narrowly misses Wally and hits the wall behind you, too.
Hey, what?
And the last one is a 13. And I take it that a 13 does not hit.
Oh, 13? Yeah. Sorry, it does not.
And,
Hey,
now
if these guys can't chill, like, then they're gonna find out what the I don't know, but it's gonna be hot.
Skate 17 versus AC.
Yes, he hit.
Skate, you feel a crescent-shaped dagger hook into your gut while you're standing there. And standing before you, you see like light swirling around a being who was just invisible. But you see a soft silvery glow, and bunny ears become very pronounced and shimmering with a pale blue light. And you see a tire form on this being of light. It's a silver and blue Maid uniform adorned with crescent moons, stars, subtle rabbit motifs, and the uniform is elegant with a long flowing skirt and silver tiara with a moonstone. Her movements are swift and graceful, reminiscent of a rabbit dancing in the moonlight, as you feel this crescent dagger hook into your gut. So she pops out of invisibility with that dagger, and we're going to be rolling the regular damage plus the sneak attack.
Oh, fuck. All right.
So that is going to be that's 10 regular or 10 piercing damage plus 6 cold damage. And let me pull up the D's for
oh, there's more?
Sneak attack. Sorry.
There's more of them?
The sneak attack damage. The sneak attack damage. She's a rogue.
That's ultra cool. Great.
And that's 9 additional damage. And that is... Wait, did we get... So, yeah.
Super bloodied.
Lunette pops out of invisibility and stabs you, and butlers in the sea room do their thing. Space butlers have already done their thing. And that's where we end the session, everyone.
Great.
Any plugs for this week?
Plug the gaping wound in my stomach, please.
I'm so sorry.
I'll weld it shut for you.
Thank you.
Just MomoCon. I mean, get there, people. There is early badge pickup at a couple different locations. If you want to get your badge and not wait in line at the con, I promise. I haven't heard a single person ever say it was a mistake to get their badge early. And bonus, I haven't decided which ones I'm going to, but I will be cosplaying the villain mascot at early badge pickup. So, yeah. I'm excited.
And do we have any other plugs for the week?
I'm going to plug a game that Gamer Ranks on Facebook in January of 2022 says is the most underrated Fallout game ever, Fallout New Vegas. Apparently that's an underrated game. It's a great game. I'm not sure if it's underrated.
I'm upset because I can't watch the Fallout series because I know if I start watching Fallout, I'll want to start a New Vegas run, but I've never finished New Vegas, and I know I'm never going to finish that run either because I'm in the middle of a Stardew Valley run because I never finished Stardew Valley. And
Yeah, you should watch Fallout. It's a really good show.
There's no end.
God, it's
There's
so
no
fun.
end to Stardew Valley.
Yeah, Sarah and I started watching Fallout.
This house of gaming cards is going to topple in on itself if I start watching Fallout, and I will just continue to not finish more games. I still haven't finished Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth because I'm so sad to see that game end because it is very important to me.
If you never finish a game, it never ends. So you're good. You're in the right here.
Sometimes I can't finish games because of that.
Yeah,
I don't want.
I'm not ready to say goodbye to those guys. They're so great. But listeners, check out some of the people that have supported us so far. You can check out our buddy Trevin at twitch.tv/Tithus. Check out some of the other people that have supported us, like Jess. You can follow on twitch.tv/JessPanda. Check out the MomoCon socials, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, the Bulletin Board at Little Caesars, Neopets, AO3, Vampire Freaks. Fuck it, we fucking ball. Check out our buddy Kyler. You can find at Kyler After 5. Andrew, you can find over at Casuals of Runeterra. Jay, you can find on twitch.tv/Flush918. And Duck, you can follow on twitch.tv/DuckyPlease. Now, everyone, give a jumbled watch your back.
Watch your front also,
Watch your back
because people.
and your front and your sides.
Watch
Both
the open
sides.
door behind you.